if we know thickness of the wall, know the external cladding, then we know where to position actually our column location, isn't it? Okay, so let's have a look here. So we already know 25, 35, 18. Okay, so what is that? 25 plus 35 plus 18. About 78. Do you know what I mean? So we might about 80. Okay, so here today, 80 mil. So what I did actually, that distance here today is around 80 mil. Okay, because there is a post is there, so we need to know how much. Then we can position the actual this column location, isn't it? From this side, that side. Yeah, do you know what I mean? So we can fill up all the information a bit later. Okay, so we need to know what is overall thickness first. Let's do it. Yeah? So now I know this is the 80, so I need to draw 80. Okay, so if we offset from about 80, okay, so then we know. Now we know actually this wall thickness, isn't it? Okay, so now it's a set base, isn't it? Now I can position actually that column here. Sorry, you couldn't see it before. Okay, so this is overlooking at the moment. Yeah? So now actually you can position the column size. So when you look at actually our PC1, okay, PC1 is there. So we go back to actually this is size PC1. So it says about 250. PC1, yeah? Okay. 250 UB25. Okay, so I already figured out the size here. You know what I mean? So I just draw that one. 124 by 248, yeah? So I will probably round up about 250, 125 by about 250. You know what I mean? So 125. I have to position them. I think about 248, so about just around about 250, because when you're drawing. Okay, just quickly I'll just mark up. And also 124, probably 125. Okay, so now you can see. I'll just mark all the corners just for my pencil. I'm sure you do the same thing. 250. I don't think you can see this line, but once I mark them, then you'll see it. So now we know. So what I do, I will just draw a red color for you. Okay. So I mark them. But you draw by pencil though. Okay, I'm just purposely demonstration for you. Okay. So that's what happened. So in the center, this is the shape of the post column. So can you see it? So this is the position of the columns. Okay. So the reason I tried to make actually quite a even thickness of wall. Okay. So that's how I work it out like this. Then we do. We already got all the internal start finishes, you know, the tile finishes. I'll just allow for about, we said about 20, wasn't it, before? Okay, so probably about 20. And then we need to allow for a metal start, yeah? I don't know how it works, but then we will try. So I got a lot of lines, yeah? So if you're not sure about thickness, just go back to, you know, maybe pause the video, then you can have a look. You know, we try to work it out, the thickness of the wool. So then I think we will be able to understand. Yeah? There is a tile and the wool thickness. I'm just drawing. Okay, so now we actually positioned and all the column locations, yeah? So probably maybe this one is better. I don't know which one is better. Okay. I'm sure you know. See? So then what I do, based on our sketches, so I made about 500 mil, isn't it, for benches, and also about a 750, you know, the walkway space. And then I'll apply the 500 mil, 500, a 750. Okay, so then I apply this idea here. Okay. So that's what happens. So basically, you know, you got a window there. So this is opening, isn't it? And also you got a wall somewhere there, and obviously your, you know, hand basin and toilet will go there. Then the other side, I'm gonna make it to the windows. Yeah. So that's what will happen. And then based on this line, I think I allowed actually. So internally I left about 4 meters. Yeah? So I'll just separate the half. Okay, so 2 meters. So 2 meters for, what do you call it? I'm just following the sketches at the moment. We already worked out the size. Yeah? So I need to allow about 3 steps there. Let's see how we go. So it's the same line. Okay, step will be go down. So 3 steps. I'll allow for 3 steps to 50. You know, maybe your drawing doesn't appear steps, that's fine too. Just for my drawing, I have a steps there. Okay, so what will happen then? 1, 2, 3, isn't it? Yeah? Steps. Then 1, 2, 3, 4 steps. okay, and climb up. So that is our bathtub, and there's a shower, and also about 900, 900. Okay, so I'll make actually the timber platform, and this is our shower. So there'll be, I'll make actually, I don't know what I can do, but so this is a glass, and this is the shower base. Yeah, so that's basic a configuration. This is how you setting up your drawings. Okay, so then inside the information, maybe do it be later. Yeah, so if you figure out overall wall thickness, the position of windows. Okay, so my windows there. Okay, another one. I said about I need a space for all the soap and some shampoos. 300 I allow for, and I allow for 300 space. Yeah. Okay. And then the window stop from there. Yeah. Okay. So there is a window. This is the bathtub. Okay. So there is a basis. Yes. And then we put all the information inside. Yeah? So let's have a look. Then now, if you figure out actually all the windows, yeah, one of the corner, okay, then whole drawing, all floor plan is all complete. And also I have a large actually beautiful sliding doors too. Okay, so sliding door, I measured them. Okay, so about 30, so about 30 minutes. I have actually because you remember I have a large sliding door outside. So what I do, and then this is a sliding. So when you're sliding, you cover the actual whole outside area. Okay, so that's why I draw it before. Like a barn house, those kind of sliding doors. So that will happen here. Maybe let's have a look what will happen, because there is no window there. Okay, so let's put all the information inside. So after what do you call the timber cladding, and in between post to post, we said before we need actually a girth, isn't it? This is a girth. Okay, so there is a thickness about 64 millimeters. It's like a large C channels. This is 64 by 150. So when you look from the top, you'll see the 64 mil here, there, isn't it? So what we do, we'll just actually connect from the what do you call the column. Okay, so when they connect this girth, okay, so what they do, this is the column. Yeah? Okay, column, they call a flange. Yeah? It's a quite thick, chunky piece. And then this is called web. Okay, I'm sure you saw it somewhere there, isn't it? The girth is a C-channel. What they do a weld. Okay, so what they do, they weld the steel piece. They weld it. Okay, so then the girth will go over, and they bolt them. So in this side the same thing. Okay, so what they do, the girth, they got a little cleat they weld onto the post. Yeah. Okay, and then they weld it. So this is a girth called G1. Make sense? I hope so. Okay, so that's what it looks like. So it looks like just separated here, but what we do, this girth is just same line. The reason I did it like this, I tried to save the space. I don't like wall is too thick, yeah? So I put actually in between the column space. So that's the reason. So this is a 64 millimeters. Okay, so now I need to actually position them. 64 can see, isn't it? Can you see here? Okay. Okay, that's good. So this is 64, slightly half, yeah? Okay, so this is good. Okay, so I already drawn. I'll probably draw red color for you. Yeah? So this is good. Okay, so that's what will happen. Isn't it? Then what's inside? Yeah? Inside, obviously, then we'll repeat this idea. So. Okay, so then what you do, I'll just really flush against this skirt. Yeah? This is the, what you call a metal stud. Yeah? So 76 millimeters, so you can see here. 76 millimeters, and then I'll apply about 20 mil for until finishes. Okay, so same thing. So vertical, it's like a little tracks. Yeah, I'm sure you saw these things on site somewhere. You know, the bottom has like a little track, wall track. Okay, and then this metal stud. Okay, sit on the top, you know, just in between, and then what they do, they screw it from the side. Yeah? So that's what they do. So, but anyway, for your drawing, obviously then you'll see like this. Yeah? You got a bottom channel, you'll see the two line, and then C channel is like that. So you need to add them. So that distance maybe we apply about 450. Same thing. So let's have a look. So I'll just divide into 450, yeah, isn't it? 450, 900. $450, $900. So what I found actually this all the distance, yeah. I don't know if you can see all the lines. I'm sure you can see. Okay, so maybe I will give you one example here, then you will see it. Yeah? So what you do, the thickness of this channel, a 76 by about 35, wasn't it before? Okay, the size of this channel here is 35 by about 76. I've already drawn the 76, yeah? 35, just 35. It's very tiny. Let's have a look here. What is the best way? I'll just give you one example, about 35. Looks really tiny. Okay, I think you'll have a good time to draw. Isn't it very tiny? Then what we do, maybe I'll use like this, yeah? Okay. Just draw a little bit more, and you can see how it looks like it. Yeah? 35. It's very tiny. Only got dimensions there. Just draw. So can you see? I'll just draw more because I got more space. Maybe I'll draw a little bit more. Actually, almost draw all of them. Okay, better. Okay, so now you can see there, isn't it? So all the information. So what I only outside, I still need to put more information. And this is good. This is metal stud, yeah? And then this is a tile, and also the water resisting a plasterboard inside. Okay, so that's how much. Then I need to fill up information. I just want to give you, show you one of the examples. So we do. If we draw inside, yeah. Okay, you need to, because the line in between is really tiny. Do you know what I mean? So what I suggest to you, I got a waterproofing like dash line. Yeah, I think that's probably better, because otherwise I'm just waterproofing all the wall. You know, wet area is not. I think we treat the wet area. Yeah, in regulation, I think a 1.8 meters flow to the wall need to be waterproofing. Normally I do in my practice maybe floor to ceiling. That's sometimes quite good. So that's what it looks like it. Okay. Then outside 18 mil. The plywood, isn't it? Before 18 mil. Then what we do? We need to have a battens, yeah, 35 mil. 35, and then 20 mil. Okay, so that is the. So I'm just drawing for this corner. Okay, so that's what will happen, isn't it? Okay, so there are many lines here. Okay, but in between plywood and then the outside, obviously you need the sacking, so it's good to show a dash line again here. I don't know if you can see it, but you will see it later. Okay, so that's how you see things. Then later on, you put actually insulation, your favorite insulation, yeah? So you need to draw insulations. I don't know whether I'm just drawing a fine line here on pencil. So you have to fill up all insulation over there, see? So you need to fill up all area, you know, sort of all the wall. Okay. So let's have a look here. I don't know, we can show you a little bit more. Oh, can't focus it much. Maybe too. Okay. So that's what it looks like, overall thick. And then we'll work out all the inside the informations. Yeah? Okay, so what we do, so now we understand the typical the wall thickness, what's inside. Okay, so you need to actually looking with the structural drawings. Yeah? So then probably understand the easier. Okay, so then what you do, the later on our right hand basin. So what I do, I will just add hand basin, you know, based on our sketches. Okay, you can make it to your own hand basin. Sometimes the distance, if you like larger or smaller or maybe slim, you know, you can find your own product. Okay, so you can make it too as well. So I made about maybe a 330 by about a 600, you know, very long one. Okay, so let's have this one. So I put in the center. Okay, so probably about a 600. Did I say 600? Okay. I'm adding information. See? Okay, so hand basin you want to put in the middle. Okay, maybe away from there. Okay, 300. Yeah. It's not really middle. Okay, so I got 300. Yeah. This is because I have glasses, you know, also all the accessories there, so I need to consider, isn't it? Hand basin, and then we got a toilet there too. I don't know how we're gonna do it, but I think I need to figure out how to actually make it toilet there. Well, we have to detail it, yeah? Okay. And the floor tiles. You want to have a large pieces tile, maybe 1 or 2, also good too. Maybe small tile is good, or made out of steel. Okay, that's a lot of the ideas there. You can think about you adding more information. And also, if you figure out the window area and then door, then almost done. Okay, this is your floor plans. So we're adding dimensions and then give you all the annotations, what all these informations are. Okay, so after actually this floor plan is done, then we'll draw the section first. Okay, before drawing your elevations. You know, I need to figure it out exactly. Okay, so based on this one, I'll probably draw sections. Yeah? Then see how we go. Okay. So that's what it looks like. Then I can add actually all the mirrors. I can add these items later. Okay, so this is the toilet area. So I need to figure out as a joinery part. Yeah. So most important part, how I figure out actually the window area. I think this is also quite important to figure it out. Okay, so I'll show you a bit later.